Hello, Karin skacel here on behalf of Makers Mercantile. Today I'm going to go over what is in our newsletter. Item number 1 that we have, our special for this newsletter, is Simply Natural. This is Simply Natural. It is a haiku yarn. There you go. Like you to look at the texture there. It's absolutely beautiful. It is a haiku yarn that contains 40% baby alpaca, 40% merino, and 20% mulberry silk. It is a worsted, almost bulky weight, but I would call it a heavy worsted. We have 167 meters or 183 yards on a 100-gram hank. The unique thing about this yarn is, first of all, I said baby alpaca. So I know I have given a little tutorial before on what baby alpaca is. It does not come from a baby, all right? Alpaca, when it is shorn, and it's shorn twice a year in Peru, where we get this from, they actually sort the alpacas, and the top 10% of all the alpaca that they have is called baby alpaca, and that is what you will find in here. Now there is one step above it that's super baby alpaca, that's the top 10% of the 10%, and we've had yarns in the past with that, but this one is baby alpaca, and it is wonderfully soft, and that is what really creates a softness in this. Now we also have silk in there, and so the silk, that's the mulberry silk, and you can see there it does add a little bit of shine, just a tiny bit, but it's absolutely a beautiful shine. And then of course there's merino in there, and what the merino does is it adds the spring to the yarn. The doing factor is what I call it. So that makes it very pleasurable to knit because it's not really a stiff yarn. It has a lot of give. It's also very gushy, very fluffy. So soft, fluffy, shiny. I mean, what else can you ask for? How about a discount? You know what? We can do that for you too. That's right, because today through the end of the month, you can get 20% off on the Simply Natural, all right? That's gonna be through the whole month of January, 20% off the Simply Natural. But then of course we have a newsletter special for you. And this special is only going to be good through this Sunday evening, which is going to be the 8th, all right? So this special is through, not the 8th, the 9th. This special is going to be good through the 9th, which is this coming Sunday. And that is, if you purchase 5 hanks or more, we will gift you this fabulous pattern for this shawl. So this is called the Conchas shawl, or Conchas shawl. As Connie was knitting it, she kept calling it the Conchas shawl, and for some reason I was thinking conscious, like we're consciously aware of the environment or something, and I thought it was to bring out consciousness, but it's actually Conchas, and I don't speak Spanish, I'm working on it, Conchas, which means seashells in Spanish. So this design is actually by Gretha Mensen, and if you look at it here, you can see it has beautiful patterning down below. That's a real, I'm gonna go in the back here so you can maybe see how large it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful, long, large piece. And the patterning is representative of seashells. And that's why it's called the Conchas shell, or Conchas shawl. So there you go. We're gonna gift you, this is our special, we're gonna gift you this pattern as well as a needle, and that's going to be the 32-inch US 7 rocket squared needle, as long as you purchase 5 hanks or more by this coming Sunday. All right, so that's Sunday the 9th by midnight. Purchase 5 hanks or more, we'll gift you this pattern for free, and we'll also give you that 32-inch US 7 rocket squared needle. The yarn, however, on sale till the end of the month. And if you can't remember everything I say, it is in the newsletter as well. So there you go. That is what's going on. Just so you know, the piece I have on here, this actually takes 1 hank of the Simply Natural, and I'm sure we can put a link to that in the newsletter because I have a feeling people might ask about it. Another really great use for the Simply Natural is the Weekender, and we all know the Weekender by 𝗪𝗵𝘁'𝘀. If you haven't made one before, this is a really great one to start with. It has a lot of spring to it. It's so soft to wear. It really is a delight. So if you don't like the shawl, buy the yarn and do the weekender. You'll still get this free pattern. Maybe you'll make it down the road. There you go. Okay, so that is our special for this week. I just want to remind you that we do have another special still going on that we announced on Tuesday. That was the Simply Worsted. So Simply Worsted is 20% off through midnight tonight, and if you purchase 12 hanks or more, we will gift you Michelle Hunter's Building Blocks book, as well as a 24-inch US 12 rocket squared needle. And that book, it has 12 squares in it that turn into an afghan at the end. It is a workbook, basically, because you're starting with one square and you're progressively adding new techniques with every square, and there's video tutorials. Oh, and I should mention, on this pattern too, on the Conchas shawl, not only does she provide you, oops, we're undressing Our Lady again. Not only does she provide you with a written, stitch by stitch pattern, she also provides you graphs, and apparently she has a tutorial as well to show you how to do cables without a cable needle, which is really a wonderful thing to learn if you're doing something like this. So that really is helpful. Anyways, so there you've got our specials. Don't forget the Simply Worsted with the Michelle Hunter deal that ends at midnight tonight. And then for those of you who are local, our shop's final day is tomorrow. We are open today from 10 till 6, tomorrow from 10 till 6. That will be our grand finale. We do have some specials going on in the shop that are not online. Sorry for you folks online, but some of the things, I'll be honest with you, they're for sale for so inexpensive that we really can't ship them for that. So, and that is predominantly fabric, ribbons, and some miscellaneous items. So there you go. We will be continuing. I just want to make sure everybody knows, just because the brick and mortar is closing, we will be continuing to have our website open. We will be having curbside pickup, and we will go into more detail on that in next week's newsletter for those of you who are interested in it. If you are local, we do have a lot of other local shops around here, and I encourage you to check them out before you go to our website and purchase too, only because we don't want to lose all our local shops. I mean, we weren't able to stay open. We're a very, very large shop. There's still quite a few small shops. Let's try to support them as much as we can to see that they do keep their doors open. There you go. All right, I wish you all a wonderful weekend. If you're local, hope to see you tomorrow or today. And other than that, get creative, enjoy your time, be happy. Ciao.